Capricorn, how are we? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing the monthly readings. So looking ahead at March, see what's going on for you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on those videos when I upload. We have the individual signs through the week, all signs over the weekend, and then once a month we do have shadow work readings on the full moon. Okay, so make sure you don't miss out on those. Subscribe, click the notification bell or whatever, and make sure you do leave comments on the videos. Let me know if there is any certain topics you want me to delve into, anything like that. I really love to take those suggestions on board. Okay, so this week we are using the Earth Wisdom Oracle. I am using the Yin Yang Oracle as well, and the Lenormand deck we have is the Tanis Lenormand this week. Getting straight on into it for you. Okay, Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn in March 2025? Splitting the month, start, middle, and end. Capricorn, March 2025 for our Capricorns. Start, middle, and end, please. Using the Earth Wisdom card with, the earthy babies. Interesting. I've had some, this first card that we've got for you, Capricorn, has come out for each and every Earth sign. So it has also come out for a couple of other signs this month as well, like this week as well. So make sure you check out your other placements because it has been a very prominent energy this month. We do have the Heal Thyself energy. Okay, so we do see quite a lot of imagery in this card. We see, the back against the tree here. So coming from a backing of, trees do symbolize, and this tree itself, you can see like a little mark there on the tree. It's actually the symbol of a tree on the tree. And the tree does symbolize, healing, growth, looking after oneself. So you're coming from this support network. You're leaning up against the healing and the growth that you've already done. Knowing that you are wiser than you allow yourself to believe. You're leaning up against your wisdom. You're relying on the support of your ancestors here to allow you to dip your fingers into the water and find the glow. All right, that green glow is a very healing. Green is a healing sort of color, but the glow is obviously referring to the light in the darkness. And then we have water. Water is actually talking about the emotional component of things. So it's kind of like you're touching the surface of your emotions this at the start of March here, relying heavily on that support network. I've got a very strong energy here of relying heavily, grounding yourself very heavily on where you've been, how much you've already grown, how much you've already learned. For some of you it is specifically relying on your ancestors for support here. Whatever you believe that might be for you personally. It may be, a parental figure that is here in your life. For others of you, it may be, a more esoteric, spiritual ancestor thing, your ancestor guides, that kind of thing. But it's kind of, touching the surface of those emotions. Maybe some emotions have sort of flowed back past you. And so what you're actually doing though is you're reaching through those emotions and you're choosing to allow the darker emotions to flow on by, and you're choosing to focus on the glow and really find the light in all that darkness, that that green healing glow. I have healed so much already, and I've got this beautiful light here that enables me to heal again. I've got the support, I've got this glow of healing. I already know I can heal. Having a little bit more faith and trust in yourself, knowing that you can heal from this as well. I feel like it may be talking about something specific for some of you here that you have been struggling to heal from. But, for others of you, it may be just a little bit more general and maybe future healing as well. Kind of like, I know I've been able to, I know I've been through it before, so I can get through it again. That kind of energy. But clarify this Heal Thyself card for Capricorn at the start of March. Specifically clarify what exactly is Capricorn healing, needing to heal. I'm getting a dual message here. I have the star on the bottom of the deck there. So, wish fulfillment, hopes and dreams, desires that you wish to have, that are hidden away in you here, and healing the part of you that nurtures those. Okay, we have the bear and the feminine have come through there. The bear is, your inner strength, using your inner strength to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, rather than healing yourself in a kind of distracting way, it's to know that it's not a weakness that you have emotion, to know that that's actually a strength, because you can use that to heal yourself, nurture those emotions within you, in order to move forward and to heal. Okay, it is very, strong, powerful, setting boundaries as well here for some of you, especially when it comes to, the emotions that I will and will not deal with right now. Right now, that I'm not dealing with those deeper, darker emotions. I'm dealing with, the surface stuff. I need to nurture the good rather than focus on the bad. So I kind of feel for you, March, you may want to steer clear a little bit of some of the deeper shadow work stuff. It's just feeling like it might just be a little bit heavy for you this month. You may just want to focus on the, bringing out the good stuff. So focusing on the good shadow work. All right. So if you want to do some positive sides of shadow work, maybe check out the first shadow work for the year, the January shadow work reading that we did do. I'm pretty sure it was the January one, was a bit more of a positive, like looking at the positive stuff of shadow work for yourself. So you may want to go back and watch that one this month for your shadow work, rather than pushing forward with heavy duty shadow work, because it's all about nurturing the good within yourself in order to, just heal and heal the good. I feel heal the thing about you that says, I can have good, I deserve good, I deserve prosperity. We have prosperity here for the middle of March. Prosperity, I deserve it. All right. We do see those emotions flowing. Once again, there's water flowing in this card as well. We have the garden there as well. So I do feel as though we are seeing a lot of support for you this month as well, Capricorn. That seems to be more social public support kind of energy, that knowing that you do have support in a greater sense of the world than just having to rely on your own self. You've got that ancestral support, you've got that support from your own past, but you also do have a public support system as well. So for some of you that is just your friends and family, that sort of a thing, but for others of you it could actually be leading on support in a more public arena as well. So things like Facebook groups. I was talking to someone about this earlier this week, about that there is, if you're not quite ready for healing, sometimes joining Facebook groups with people that have gone through similar things to you, because there's survivors of XYZ sorts of groups on Facebook. So those sorts of groups or support groups, may be really useful step for you this month, to rely on that sort of a support system. And then at the end of March, we see transformation. This card has been hitting heavy. Every time it's come out this month, it has been hitting very, very heavy. So I do feel for a lot of you here, Capricorn, that this is, you're healing yourself so that your prosperity can transform, that you can become more prosperous in your life. Very similar in message to what we saw for Virgo in a lot of ways. So for those of you who do have strong Virgo placements, you may want to check that out as well. Clarify the transformation energy for Capricorn at the end of March, please. Fate. We have the cross here. Fate. Transformation, relying on your spirituality a little bit more, and relying on, the energy of having faith and having belief that, things can be better, that we can have new opportunities for success in our life. Transforming the way that we believe, that doors are going to open for us here. Okay, we have the cross and then the key. It's removing the cross that you bear kind of energy, the burdens that you have borne in the past when it comes to, life is heavy, responsibility is heavy. I don't know if I feel like for a lot of you, it's that I don't deserve these opportunities, so therefore I'm not going to get them. Removing that burden off your shoulders, and knowing that, I can actually turn that on its head and have faith. I can transform that energy and know that I'm just going to have faith and believe that I can open up any door that I want to. I have a skeleton key here, and I'm going to find success one way or another, and I'm going to find that success in a very stable way. We have the house there as well. Okay, so it's very stable, secure energy. It does also talk about family for some of you as well. So it's new opportunities to find further stability within family. All right, so for some of you, that this is specifically talking about expanding your family in some way. Whether that, I'm picking up clearly for a couple of you that this is gaining a partner who is going to help you create a home. Some of you, this may actually be expanding your family by way of children being added to the family. It may be, people added to the family in other ways as well, like other people partnering up around you and that sort of a thing as well. Adoption, those sorts of things are coming through there as well. But it's stable, it's firming, it's reaffirming, it's more prosperous, more prosperous opportunities for this family to stabilize and to stay secure, to heart is where the home is, and we're really finding that home at the end of March. We're transforming the way that we believe that we're going to have that in our life, so that we will have that in our life in a very positive way. All right, checking in on work, career, and finances. Work, career, and finances for our Capricorns. Work, career, and finances for Capricorn in March, please. Capricorn. So firstly, Capricorn, tell me, or tell yourself, talk to yourself, ask yourself. The first card I've got here is lack and doubts. So what have your doubts been about work, career, finances? Once again, we are seeing prosperity as healing that and transforming that as a big issue for you in March. We do see it, a lot of lack and doubt coming from your energy before the transformation. All right, so what is it that you feel as though you're lacking? What is it that you doubt about yourself, about your career, about your financial position? And we're going to alchemize that. We have the Alchemy Ancestor Guides card. So for a lot of you, that support definitely is Ancestor Guides. I specifically have already mentioned those for you. Alchemizing, turning that lack, that doubt into belief that we can succeed. Like I said, it's the exact same message. Assistance, spirit guides. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Rely on your guides. Rely on your ancestors. Rely on spirit. Rely on the universe, on God. Trust, trust, trust. Believe. Fate. Detours. Divine intervention. Divine intervention. Stepping in. You've got the support behind you to turn this around, to transform everything for yourself this month. It does feel very specific to where you have felt you've lacked in work, career, finances, flipping around to a much more prosperous zone for yourself. I do just want to double check here. I'm so nosy. Can you give me a card to provide extra clarity for the Fate, Detours, Divine Intervention card for Capricorn in March, please. Universe has got jokes, right? The Capricorn card just came out to clarify that. Where you've been on struggle street, Capricorn, this is the, all your hard work will pay off. This is the mountain, the card of Capricorn, where, perseverance, determination gets you up that mountain, and at the top of that mountain is achievement, that success that we've been looking for. Don't give up now. You're so close to the top of the mountain. This fate, divine intervention, your detour is to, specifically with the things that have been challenging you, the things that you've been, once again, that lack, that doubt, challenges, blockages, delays, detours, basically. The hard work that you've been putting in is soon going to pay off. Divine has got your back, Capricorn. All right, checking in on love and romance for the Capricorns in March. Love and romance for Capricorn in March 2025. Love and romance for Capricorn, March 2025. Capricorn. I'm just getting a lot of this energy. You're just not going to believe this, Capricorn. Like, release, surrender, purge. Her dress here is actually made out of water. So this is going back to that healing. Releasing, surrendering, purging all the ish that doesn't serve us anymore when it comes to our idea of love, of what we've been holding I'm hearing for some of you, the standard you've been holding yourself to when it comes to love and romance, the expectations that you've been, telling yourself with love and romance, because I'm getting that lack and doubt again, Capricorn. So whatever that lack and doubt that you're feeling with love and romance as well, that it's time to purge that, release that, growth. We do have the summer energy there. So this has already begun. This has already begun for you, Capricorn. This is you. It's kind of like you're doing the final steps here, because summer here in Australia, I do read the seasons as my own. Summer in Australia ends at the start of March. So we're releasing, we're surrendering the need to keep growing right now. Like I said at the start, taking a step back and only touching the surface, not worrying about that deeper stuff for yourself at the moment, Capricorn. Releasing the stuff that you've been holding on to, and understanding that you have already grown so much. Stop and feel good about that. Be aware of how far you have come. You've got this support going for you at the moment, and things are going to start changing. They are. Believe it. You have the Mars energy, and Mars has just gone out of retrograde as well. So here comes the hot attraction, fire in the belly about to come out here. There is going to be a strong potential love interest coming in for you in March. It's hot, it's attraction, it's a lot of fire and desire. It's very unexpected though. We have the storm, unexpected energy. Once again, fate, divine intervention. Look at that. Hitting the house here. What was I saying about some of you, a partner is coming in, and we had that house energy. Hitting the tree here. What was I saying at the start about the healing yourself, the tree imagery? You can't make this ish up sometimes. Oh my gosh. Something big happening for you in March, but very muchly dependent on you trusting and believing that good-ish is possible. The unexpected is possible, that you can transform all this ish. You are going to be prosperous and successful, Capricorn. Your life is going to be secure and stable and strong in the ways that you want it to be. Okay, believe it. It's time to start believing it. All right. Surrender to the flow of the universe, because the universe is strong in your message, as per usual with the Capricorn messages. Yeah, but that's what we've got for you. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment and let me know, if there's anything specific you would like us to look into, and I will keep it in mind. And thanks so much for all your time today.